Hi, everyone. My name is Matt Haynes. I'm an audiobook narrator, and this is a series of what I call self-improvement pathways, or paths. Basically, what this is me really enjoying the process of starting my week with a mantra or a practice that makes moving forward in my career and in my life a little bit easier and a little bit more fun. This work that I'm going to be doing and the examples I'm going to be giving are drawn from my work as an audiobook narrator and as a narration teacher. But I think that the methods can apply to just about any process that you use in your life. You give it a try and let me know. So this week, it's all about, and going with the path and nature metaphor, shrinking the landscape surrounding shortcuts, detours, and wrong turns. I find that it is so difficult for me sometimes to take risks or to pull myself out of a rut, or sometimes even stop and question if something was as successful as I think it was. I find it so difficult to do that. In other words, so difficult to be fluid and productive when I believe that a shortcut can get me all the way to my goal instantly, when I believe that a detour is a complete waste of time and a sign that I am doing something wrong in my process, or when I believe that a wrong turn could ruin me. So let's take a look at how I might shrink this surrounding landscape in regards to these things. In the narration element, let's say that I find a method of preparing a book that is speedier than what I've been doing before. Okay, great. But, it's not, it's still preparing a book is preparing a book. There are certain things that are just going to take time and mindfulness to prepare. So maybe it's better, but it's still not the book being done already for me. Let's say that a project is more difficult than I anticipated. All right, well, that would be considered a detour. Okay, no big deal, because inevitably there are going to be things that are difficult about a project and things that, because of my experience, are easier with that project now. Also, let's say that I have to restart a project. Now, to me, sometimes this would feel like an absolute catastrophe, but let's put it into perspective. If I have to restart a project, I already have my system of business management that can accommodate that. I've established trust with the author so that we can figure it out. And also, I have already started the project once, so restarting it won't take as much time or as much effort. For students, let's say that a student's method of delivery doesn't work. You know what? It's all research and learning and trial and error. So we shrink the landscape if it feels like a failure or a wrong turn. Let's say that a student finds a shortcut with marketing themselves. That's great. And at the same time, marketing is fluid and there are many, many avenues for marketing. So it's not as if suddenly income and work is guaranteed just by that one method. Needing to adjust some technical problems. Students, if you're just starting out, you get an automatic hall pass for detours or wrong turns because you are just starting out. So that's something just to factor into your time budget and your bandwidth budget. So shrink the landscape around detours, shortcuts, and wrong turns. That's what I'm going to be practicing this week. I'll get back to you with my results. You get back to me with yours. Thank you for joining me on these pathways. And as your narrator and teacher, I hope that my voice and your ears meet again real soon.